Welcome, one and all, to a new and improved episode.
Improved.
I don't know, it's improved because it's just new. And it's just improved from the last one. You know how it works.
I like it.
This is just a Upstairs Alchemy episode. I don't really have a name for it, where we're just going to talk about a new adventure that we may or may not be going on. And spoiler alert, we are doing it. So it's called The World of Eberron, okay? And many of you listening might be like, oh, Eberron, yes, I know exactly everything about that place.
Yeah.
And some of you might be like, did you just stutter? What is Eberron, right? And so that's what we're here to help you with today. Whether you're a veteran of Eberron or a newbie of Eberron, you can find something fun in this tasty little sound bite that we're dishing out to your ears.
A little morsel.
One big old chunky morsel.
Chunky.
Yeah,
Why is it chunky?
Yeah, man.
I mean,
it's
it should
chunky,
be.
it's big, it's juicy, and it's entering your ear cavities. Okay.
It's Eberron.
All right, it's Eberron. Welcome. All right, so let's just do it. You know what? Like, well, first we need to introduce our people who are here. My name is Jonathan Brinton. Middle name Travis. I always get so personal on these. Born to mother. Should I spell out my mother and father's names?
Could you please keep going? Oh, your
Okay.
You know, like mother's maiden name.
My mother's
like...
name is Jeff, and my father's name is also Jeff. There's a Jeff couple.
Jeffs.
We're also joined by Dayna.
Hello. Hi.
Returning once again.
Great.
If you listen to Honey Heist or Fiends of the Freylands, you would hear her voice. And we also have Shane Wise, Gamgee.
Hello, it's my name. That's my full name. Shane Wise Gamgee.
Yes,
Is my
exactly, yeah.
correct and proper name.
Yeah, that's him.
And yeah, I'm probably not going to tell you my mother's maiden name. I don't feel as intimate necessarily as John seems to. So
Is that one of the password recovery questions that you always use?
I don't think so. Maybe. Just in case, better.
Better also
Better
not to
safe
even
than
say
sorry.
that on the show, probably.
It's Jeff as
It's
well.
Jeff. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
just,
it's
it was a
Jeff.
very popular name back then, you know. So.
Mm-hmm.
My...
You may have heard of Shane's voice too on other shows as well.
Yeah, I've been on Urban Decay.
The first, yes.
Probably the main show for
most people that have listened to this. Yep. True.
Also, Honey Heist. Also, and also
Yeah.
Fiends of the Freylands.
Change the phrase.
I'm the dungeon master of that.
Yes, you
particular
are.
Little baby tiny infant series.
That's right. Exactly. Yes. All right. Let's get into it, guys. Eberron.
What is it? What is Eberron?
What is it? Eberron is a campaign setting, you could say, for Dungeons and Dragons, but also it's been adapted to lots of different game mechanics. That's not the word. Game engines. That's the word.
Is it really? I didn't even know that. Actually.
Yeah. Savage World. It's not officially published for those, I don't think, though. I think it's officially published for Dungeons and Dragons. And it was actually done by a guy named Keith Baker, who entered it into some sort of like contest thing that Dungeons and Dragons was doing way back in the day. And he won. His campaign setting was the one that took it. So it was officially released and published through them. I'm pretty sure in 3.5 edition. And then 4th edition had a bunch of books that came out. And now 5th edition has one called Eberron, Rising from the Last War. And so that's where, that's sort of the history of this setting where it came from.
And it's pretty cool. Hey, it's like it's not really like other classic fantasy Dungeons and Dragons-esque Lord of the Rings like settings, you know?
Exactly. Yes, it does differ. And how does it... So that's the next question. Exactly. How is it different than a traditional fantasy setting? I would say the main difference between like traditional Dungeons and Dragons and Eberron is the way magic is portrayed. Magic in traditional settings and in like normal fantasy is very much it's reserved for magic users exclusively. It's sort of a thing that you either have to spend years learning, or you were a sorcerer somehow, gained some crazy powers. But the average Joe Schmo citizen doesn't know how to do any magic and will never know, and doesn't really benefit from the uses of magic. And in Eberron, the switch to that is that magic exists, and why not use it all the time, and why not let it better our lives and society, right? And that was the question that this guy Keith Baker, who made this, had in his head. He was like, if a spell like prestidigitation existed, which can like instantly clean your clothes, or light or snuff out a fire, or I don't know, make sparkly dews with your fingers or something, like all of that stuff, you don't need, like, think of all the things that takes out of a society, right? Lighting, and just being able to just straight up clean yourself whenever you want to. Pretty crazy. And that goes with like every other like easy first level or cantrip, right, that exists for those spells. So a lot of the world of Eberron is going to be using that type of lower level magic. And even getting into like first, second, and third level spells, there are trained people who can do that, who are not necessarily wizards or sorcerers. They are called mage rights, and they're these people who have learned one specific spell or a handful of small first, second, or third level spells, and are able to do it for money. Essentially, you can go there and pay someone to cast, I don't know, what's a first level spell, Shane?
Unseen Servant.
Boom, Unseen Servant. That's an interesting one to pick. So you might see, okay, let's use Unseen Servants for example. If you go into a tavern or something in like Middle or Higher Sharn, which is a big city in Eberron, or in Aundair, which is a very magic-rich place, you might see, or I guess you wouldn't see, the Unseen Servants. You would notice that there's cups cleaning themselves, or you'd see like tables being weighted, but nobody holding the trays or something, right? Because that's just that could be a very common thing to see in this world, right? And you would never see that traditionally in a D&D setting or in a fantasy setting. Sorry, I just died for a second. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about. Let's talk a little bit more now about how our Eberron game. Oh yeah, spoiler alert! We're going to be running Eberron. Everybody, watch out! Get ready. That's the next big thing.
That's our podcast.
Yeah, our next. Yeah,
us playing Eberron.
Right.
That's the next big thing.
Watch out! You're going to see it all over the interwebs. Probably if you follow me on Twitter. But you won't see it on like New York Times. Probably
Maybe not.
Well, you never know.
Maybe Vogue. You never know. Vogue magazine.
Probably not New York Times. Probably Vogue.
Probably Vogue. Yes, exactly. So I'm going to just, I'll be running the game. Just another spoiler. You have so many spoilers on this episode of Upstairs Alchemy.
I mean, what's even going to be left over when we play?
Nothing. You're going to know everything.
You don't need to listen anymore.
Actually, just listen to this and skip the rest of every other episode we release, and you'll be set.
Sounds perfect.
So I'm going to be running it, yes. I'm going to be doing, I'm going to heavily lean into that aspect of magic being used in common, sort of everyday use. I love that idea so much, and I also agree with Keith. Why wouldn't that be the case if magic did exist in real life? I just like that. This makes sense to me, right? And I'm also going to be pushing it a little bit. When Keith Baker created it, he wanted to make sure he didn't he really wanted to be based it in fantasy setting ideal. So there's swords and shields and people running around with plate armor, and it's like D&D, but there's just a bit of a twist. And I'm going to take that too, but I'm going to push it a little more. I'm going to push it. I'm going to push it so hard you don't even know.
Push it real good.
You got to push it, right? So what I want to do a little bit more is lean into not cyberpunk, okay? Not cyberpunk. I'm going to call it, and people have thrown this word around a little bit, arcane punk. Or magipunk, which I don't like that much.
I kind of like it.
Or spellpunk, which is even worse.
Yeah.
And kind of get into that. So what does that mean? It means, there may be more body modification stuff with magic. And there's going to be big billboards that are projected using minor illusion or minor image spells, right? Or major image spells. Those things are going to be up. Branding is going to be a thing. There's a lot of manufactured items and
so it's almost magic is taking the place of technology, and they're moving like more industrial,
Yes.
but with magic.
But with magic, yeah,
Cool.
exactly.
That's very cool.
Yeah, thank you. So that's a good way to put it. Exactly. So expect that. Look for it. Keep your eyes peeled, and pay attention to that Vogue magazine because front cover
it'll be in there. Yeah,
it's front cover. I'm pretty sure actually. So
July's issue will be
July's
there.
issue. It will be us. Yeah. So this is just going to be a short episode. I should have probably mentioned that at the beginning. I just wanted to give a little precursor to what's going on. A little. What do you want to call a little heads up? A little
taste
test,
a little-
teaser.
Just dip the tip of your tongue in it, just to get an idea of what it's going to taste
Don't
like.
like that.
podcast.
All right.
Dip your earlobes. You know?
Okay,
You don't
enough.
wanna-
Dip the tip of your lobe into the podcast so you can have a general idea of what's going to happen.
Correct. That's what
I'm
you gotta
so
do.
sorry to everyone listening to this.
I'm not. They enjoy it. Okay, now it's time for game time.
We're gonna play a game.
Everybody's favorite part of
Is it
every
Dungeons
episode.
and Dragons?
What? Without everyone else in our party?
This wouldn't be Upstairs Alchemy with a little fun. Without a little fun in it. I mean, okay. All right.
Does this mean that when we get to start Eberron, that we'll start at a higher level?
You guys are going to be level 20.
Perfect. Perfect.
And then you're going to go down levels, as
Perfect.
opposed to everyone else is going to be leveling up, and you'll meet probably like at the end at
Very
around 10.
cool. That
Yeah.
sounds.
Can't wait.
Alright. So this is a game called Is This a Word from Eberron? Rising from the Last War? Or Did I Invent It?
Okay.
I paused for music because I'll probably add music in here. I probably won't, but
Really great music.
it's so good, right?
Wow, listen to that.
It's amazing,
Love it.
right?
Such a vibe.
Dip your lobes in there.
Dip those lows. Gross.
Please dip your loaves. All right, here's the first word. Are you ready? And you know what, listeners, you can play along at home. Just make sure your ears are ready and your brain. Okay. The first word is, and this one's really hard, artificer.
All right.
Are you ready? Is that a word I made up, or is that a word from the manual? It's a word that I used from the manual. Good job.
What did you think, Dayna? Did you get it?
Definitely a manual word. Come on. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah, she's not an idiot. Okay, you're right. Artificer is this class that was created
Do you
for
think anybody
everyone.
will play an artificer in this campaign? Do you think at all?
I don't know. Maybe even one of us at the table might.
Maybe.
but
You never
You
know.
never know. Spoilers. Watch out, spoilers. Okay, no spoilers.
Whoa.
Undip your lobes. Get your lobes out.
Cleanse your lobes. Get them out. You're right. Dry them off. Okay, but dip them back in because now it's ready for just question number 2. Are you ready? Tarkanen.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
It's kind of like Harkonnen, but Tarkanen.
It is a little bit like Harkonnen or
they-
Harkonnen or however you want to say
Do
it.
they float
Talking about
around?
Dune?
Do they float? Are they? Yeah. Do they like?
Is it Reese's character
Any
from
Dune fans?
the
Fiends of the
Fiends of the
Preludes?
Preludes?
I'm gonna say it's made up.
Ooh.
I think it's real. I think it's from the manual.
We got a little splitsy going on
We're
here.
divided. Classic.
All right, I
Classic
will
us.
tell you right
Divide your
now.
lobes.
Tarkanen is they go by House Tarkanen, but they're not officially one of the Dragonmarked houses.
What
It's
are
a
they?
crime gang in Sharn. They work in training aberrant Dragonmarked individuals.
Ooh.
Yes. So there you go.
Whoa.
Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. That'll be sort of like the music. I'm just
Do I
giving
win?
you guys
Perfect.
a vibe.
Do I go-
You win.
Do
Yeah.
I level up one over Dayna now?
You're level 21. Yes, that starts counting.
My.
All right. The second word is moot. Let me spell it for you. M-U-U-T. I'll say it again. Moot.
That's already a word in English.
Do you want me to use it in a sentence?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
yes, I do.
Dang, those moot are sure acting up. What's your verdict?
I think it's fake. I don't think it's in the campaign.
I'm
no.
also-
Wait, what do you say? No, you go. You go.
None of your business.
Too late. You already locked it
Yeah,
in.
he's already
Shane.
locked in.
Do I have
Locked
to
and
lock in?
loaded.
You locked it in.
I think I want to change.
Well, sucks to
well.
suck, Shane.
You could be
I'm
wrong.
gonna say it's real.
Shane is wrong.
Ah.
Dayna is right. It's real. Moot or mutt. I don't know how to pronounce it. They're a bugbear gang in Sharn.
Love it.
I
It's just
love
a low-level
that.
street gang.
Oh my gosh.
so fun.
I want to join.
Yeah, I
I'm
know,
changing
right?
my whole character.
Switch everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, are you ready for this one?
All right.
Roll Marith.
I think it's in the book.
I heard something up there.
It's in the book. Calling it.
Is that a double in the book?
Roll Marie.
Can you?
Roll Marith.
Yeah, keep it going ASMR style, please.
Roll
I don't know if anyone can hear that.
Probably not.
Maybe not.
Just like make anyway.
Lock it in, Dayna. What do you got?
I'm gonna say fake.
Oh, we're just splitting it every time.
Yeah.
Dayna is right.
Oh.
It's fake, but it's a cool sounding word, isn't it?
Cool sounding word.
Maybe I'll put it in the game just for fun.
Dana's lording her win over me.
She's using magic on
using
me.
her fingers.
Roll Marith. I wrote, it's fake, doggy. So, okay, ready?
Yes.
Zendrick.
Real.
Real.
Eberron real.
Oh, you guys are right. It's a continent of giants.
Of giants?
Yes.
Ooh.
And one of the giants, one time, way back, pulled down one of the moons and crushed it into the world.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's
A little bit of lore for you. A little lore
A
drip.
little bit of lure.
little drip of
Just a
lore.
little lore drippy.
Drip drop.
All right, are you ready? Boronel. Boronel.
Fake. Not in the book. That's my guess.
Locked and loaded.
Oh,
Dayna,
boy.
hit
I'm
me.
also gonna say fake.
You guys are both equally wrong. It's in the book, folks. Boronel is King Boronel
What?
Irwinarin.
Did you glitch?
King, I did. I froze. King Boronel Irwinarin is the king of Breland, which is the province where you guys, or the country where you guys are going to be starting.
Whoa,
in the
we're
campaign.
not very good
I don't even care about
subjects.
the royalty.
We're not loyal subjects.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
not. I'm
you
not
probably
a loyal
don't.
subject. I
Okay.
All right.
don't even care.
Are you guys ready for the next one?
I don't even care.
His
Okay,
name-
I care about the question.
Okay, this question is, it's not really a question, it's just a word.
Okay. I care about
Corbrong.
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 Corbrong. This is a hard game.
This is a really hard
This
game.
is hard, but I am still gonna say fake.
All right. love
I'm
it.
gonna say. I also think it's fake, but I kind of want to say real just because Dana said it's fake.
You want me to use it in the sentence?
Yes.
Yes.
My Corbrong are acting up.
Fake.
You're right. It's fake. It's an STD or an STI. I'm gonna.
That you
I'm
made
gonna
up.
I'm gonna make it up.
You can make it.
Got a
It's
nasty
Eberron
case of
STI.
Corbrong.
Not even in Eberron. It's just in general life. I'm gonna just make it up. All right. Ready for the next one?
Yes.
Varrock. Varrock.
I wish everyone could see John's face as he's saying these words.
Varrock.
Fake. He looks like he's really acting.
Acting, honestly.
You got to give it your whole 110%.
Full send.
It's real.
The full drip.
It's that Varrock drip right into Eberron.
Full drip.
Okay.
Full strength. I'm gonna say also real.
You're both correct. It's a dragon.
Which one?
I'm not telling.
What?
That's it.
It's the one that's gonna kill all of us.
Oh, I hope not.
In the
But
first
maybe.
episode.
Yes, that's right. All right. Are you ready for more?
Mm-hmm.
Ready. Mm-hmm. Okay. Borth.
Some of these names. Can you use it in a sentence?
This might be hard.
Because it's not real.
7 Borth ago.
It's fake. It's
I'm
fake.
gonna say
There's
it's
no
real.
way.
I'm gonna say it's real. Yeah.
It's fake.
I think we're tied again. Are we
No,
tied?
I'm still winning by one.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure.
I'll have to rewind and take a little
Yeah.
look see at the notes here.
Pretty sure I'm
Are
winning.
you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gandtho.
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 Are we allowed to get you to
You want me to put it in every
Yeah,
time? Does that
yeah.
feel like it gives it away?
Yeah.
It
Alright,
does give it
fine.
away
Ready?
a little bit. Wait, should you? I don't know if you should.
I was born in the realm of Gandtho.
Oh man, fake. Fake.
Real.
Whoa.
Eberron.
Fake.
Oh,
You're wrong, Dayna. I'm so
You
sorry.
just got Eberron.
No, you're
Are you ready for
ever
the last
wrong.
one?
Wait, no, I'm ever wrong.
Ever wrong or ever right? Actually, that's the name of the game. I should have started that. I'm gonna edit the episode and put it in there.
Yeah, name that.
Perfect.
That's the name of this episode.
Copyright Dayna.
Eberron or ever wrong or ever right.
Yeah.
It's even hard to say. Last one. This one's worth 300 points.
Is this a sudden death round?
This is sudden death round.
All right. What are you, a
The
late
loser.
night talk show host?
I am. The word is mulk.
Mulk.
So this is a real word for Shane, because this is how Shane pronounces the word
That
milk.
happened one time.
Mulk.
Mulk.
M-U-L-K. Mulk.
I want it to be real so bad.
Say it is.
I'm going to say it. Yeah.
gonna say it's
Well,
real?
now I feel like I have to say
Well,
no, but
nah.
I feel like I also I want it to be real so bad that I think it is, but
Mulk, Shane.
It's It's
You want me to
okay.
use it in a sentence?
If you lose, I'll buy you a milkshake.
A milkshake?
A milkshake.
Okay. If I lose, you'll buy me a milkshake?
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Real.
Okay.
Wait. I'll tell you what it
I
is,
said
though.
it was
Oh,
real.
no, you're saying it's fake then.
I say whatever Dayna didn't say.
Okay, you're saying it's fake, Dana.
It's fake.
I'll use it in a sentence first.
Okay. Are we locked and loaded?
Hey, Jeff. I had the best molk yesterday. It's fake. I made it up. And that's Ever Wrong or Ever Right, presented by Upstairs Alchemy. That's it, though, for the whole show. Pretty much, unless you guys have anything you want to add.
Should we tell the ear drippers what their
What in the world?
what kind of cast they can expect for this adventure?
Who's going to be joining us?
Yeah,
you mean?
that's what I'm getting at.
I would love to do that. All right. Another spoily bit for you folks. I don't know why I was going to say poor folks. I don't know. Most of you are probably much wealthier than I am.
Also, but they did have to listen to this, so like,
Yeah.
that's rough. That's rough, buddy.
Fair enough.
Honestly, thanks for being here.
We will
sticking
be
with us.
We will be joined together in holy matrimony when we play. And the ones who are going to be joining this holy matrimony are Shane,
It's me,
Dayna,
That's me.
Ryan.
That's
Ryan.
him.
You'll remember him from
Ryan
the show
from
Urban
Decay.
Decay. And I think that's it, actually.
No,
He's
that's-
been on it. What else is he
Oh,
been on?
right. I think yeah.
Yeah. And also Reese
Reese
from
from
the
Fiends of the
other
Freylands,
no,
and
oh,
also
yeah, Fiends of the Freylands.
What is it? What's it called?
And the other show.
What is it?
trying to
Hold
blank
on.
out
We
for
got
some
no.
reason.
We're not stopping this episode until we
World of
think There it is.
Wraithmire. Of course, I just had, I just think about it for a second. And last but not least, we'll be joined by Destiny. Not the noun. I guess the name, the person, not like Destiny itself, but Destiny
probably be joined
herself.
by that.
Probably
as well.
both. Honestly, it'll
That's
be great.
true. I guess that's fair.
Forces of destiny.
They will be upon us.
Yeah.
Yeah, both
And also-
by Destiny and by Destiny.
And she's a newcomer, I believe. She's never.
I don't think she's ever been recorded. Yeah,
Recorded on
that's
here.
true. That's
But
right. I was
she's-
thinking maybe she was in Honey Heist, but no, that was Michaela.
But she's
And
also and
Brandon
Brandon.
and Jack Eileen. So,
Wow.
anyways, thanks guys for joining us in this short, sweet, and bitter episode of Eberron, and we will see you soon, probably with our ears, anyways. Or you'll hear it. You'll see
stick
us
your lobes in our podcast soon.
right into our words.
You need to stop.
All right. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Bye.